not listen to this audio program whilst driving or operating machinery, or if you suffer from epilepsy. If in doubt, consult your doctor. Welcome to the hypnotic trance to make you smarter while you sleep. Listen to this trance when you go to sleep. You can close your eyes straight away or let them close later on. This mind programming process of trance is not the same as sleep, but it leads very easily to sleep. In trance, you'll still have awarenesses. You'll still be able to hear everything I say, and yet there'll be changes, like daydreaming. Just let the sounds wash over you. You may find you don't remember it all consciously as you simply find yourself comfortable as you follow my instructions. And whether you fall asleep during the trance or afterwards doesn't matter, as all the changes and suggestions will continue to benefit you all night long and leave you feeling positive and smarter the next day. Make yourself comfortable now. Pay attention to your breathing. And it doesn't matter whether your eyes are closed now or later, because if you need to awaken, you'll awaken fully alert. So for now, you can just let go. And you're listening to this trance for your own reasons. And as you hear my words and become aware of sensations, you may allow yourself to relax deeply. And at the end of this process, you'll have a deeper connection to your inner calm. And after a good night's sleep, you'll awaken refreshed and feeling smarter. So for now, just notice your breathing, the gentle rise and fall that happens all by itself. And as you let your attention rest on your breathing, you can become absorbed in the detail of your perception, ranging from fascinating and absorbing differences in your awareness and understanding to deep relaxation. And you don't have to make an effort to think or stop. Thoughts just happen all by themselves. And here, trance does too. Simply experience your own perceptions and feelings. Enjoy whatever changes happen for you as you relax. Your unconscious will take you just as far into trance as is right for you now. And each trance can be different. In your mind now, start counting backwards from 300. 300. 299, 298, 297, 296, 295, 294. That's right. 293. And it doesn't matter if you get lost or leave a bit out or forget. Just start again at about the same place and notice that you don't notice when you lose your place and drift off. Only when you return momentarily before becoming more absorbed. So as long as that part of your mind is active, it's fine that it counts. And when it doesn't count, that's fine too. You don't need to listen to this consciously. Your unconscious will hear all you need to hear. And I'd like you to notice where you feel the most comfort in your body. And imagine that feeling spreading all around your body, to the top of your head and all the way to the soles of your feet. Your breathing carries on all by itself, and your mind carries on all by itself, and you can just watch it wander away, and can just detach and slow down. You can notice words. Noticing words. And you can noticing your body can relax. Your mind can relax. And your mind becomes very sensitive to my suggestions. And your unconscious can consider what changes you will soon make, and let you know that you're definitely on the road to becoming smarter every day. Some people really like to relax on holiday in a warm, sunny place by the sea, with beautiful blue skies, gentle sunshine glinting off the waves, and the relaxing sounds of the ebb and flow of the waves in the distance, and the refreshing breeze are all so calming now. You'll find your ability to learn and be delighted by your curiosity improves every day. Now, imagine what you'd look like if you were even smarter than you are right now. How would you sit? What kind of expression would you have on your face? How would that smarter you show up in the world? How would they smile and interact with other people? Now, float into that smarter you, so that you're seeing what they see, hearing what they hear, and feeling the way they feel. Now imagine an even smarter you in front of you. How do they sit? What kind of expression do they have on their face? How does that even smarter you show up in the world? How do they smile and interact with other people? Now float into that even smarter you until you see what they see, hear what they hear, and feel the way they feel. And imagine taking this mindset and feeling and imagine living your everyday life this much smarter. You'll find it easy to go into your ideal learning state. Now, think of something you find genuinely fascinating, something that grabs your attention and captures your imagination. And remember a time when you were engrossed in learning about it. And return to that time, like you're back there again now, seeing what you saw, hearing what you heard, and feeling how good you felt. Now, as you continue to enjoy exploring this memory, make the colors richer and brighter and bolder. Make the sounds louder and clearer, and the feelings stronger. And really experience the feelings of absorption and enjoyment. Now let's expand the possibilities of your boundaries of potential, because I'd like you to imagine having an even smarter childhood. Imagine being born into a wonderful home where from the moment you enter the world, you absolutely know that you're loved, you're wanted, and you're supported in whatever it is that you want to do. A truly smart environment. What is it like to be a small child knowing that wherever you go and whatever you do, you're loved, wanted, and supported? What kinds of things are you interested in? What are you curious about? What kinds of positive messages and advice do you receive in this smart environment? What kind of beliefs do you form about what's possible growing up in this smarter world? What would it be like to be a teenager having grown up, knowing from the moment that you were born that you were smart enough to do whatever you truly wanted to do? What kind of things would you want to study? What would you want to learn? What kind of hopes and dreams might you have for the future? How secure and confident do you feel? And how about, as you're making the transition to adulthood, what kind of things do you want to do? Who do you want to do them with? What do you choose to practice? How do you feel about yourself? How do you feel about life, knowing that you're smart enough to do anything you truly want to do? Where does your curiosity take you in your 20s? In your 30s? In your 40s? In your 50s? In your 60s? In your 70s, and so on. What's it like to grow old having spent a lifetime knowing that you were loved, wanted, and have always been smart enough to do whatever you wanted to do? What are some of the most wonderful things that you've learned? Take your time to really enjoy and explore this alternative life path, and knowing that everything you've learned is yours to keep. And I'd like you to think of geniuses you admired. Imagine now, one at a time, floating into them and letting their genius almost mysteriously downloading into your unconscious mind and brain, changing, aware of any sensations that let you know that something amazing is happening. And while you sleep deeply now, your mind and brain are making changes that let you access greater levels of genius. Now, when you want to learn something, you can find you can become so absorbed in learning it, putting in the time and energy needed to do it naturally. Now, letting your attention drift for just a little while longer, allowing the comfortable feelings to remind you that in order for you to learn and study effectively, you need to do it regularly, frequently, reviewing what you've learned before and knowing that it's all in there, and knowing that preparing in this way will help you gain access to this storehouse of knowledge, the genius within, whenever you want or need to, by simply relaxing and casting your mind back over times that you've reviewed the materials and comfortably and easily, letting your mind settle on one or two things that will help you with whatever question you have in mind. getting smarter. You feel smarter, and you are smarter. And you can think of a time when you were creative. It could be in the office or at home, in front of a computer or a blank canvas on a sports pitch. Return to that time, like you're back there again now. See what you saw, hear what you heard, and get in touch with that feeling of creativity. Now, notice where you feel the creative feeling strongest in your body. Is it in your head, your chest, your stomach, your arms, hands, or fingers? Wherever that feeling is already at its strongest, give it a color and imagine that color spreading up to the top of your head and down to the tips of your toes. Now, make the color brighter and stronger and notice the feelings intensify. You can imagine now that the people you would most like to ask for advice about problems or challenges are standing in front of you, and then float into them, one by one, seeing any problems or challenges through their eyes and noticing what insights come to mind. Then, taking action on your best insights as soon as you can. You are becoming more creative, more ingenious in your thinking and behavior. You can overcome problems. Your mind will generate creative ways to overcome obstacles. You can begin to see yourself as a resourceful, capable person. You can enjoy challenges. You realize they make you stronger and wiser, and you get value from your achievements. As you now start thinking beyond the old limitations of your old thinking, new possibilities open up everywhere. What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? And some people develop an overwhelming compulsion to think of themselves repeatedly in positive ways, to see themselves in a positive new light, to change your self-image to one of an even happier, even more successful, even more confident person. Now, deep down inside, you know what's good for you. You will experience more and more of your personal genius every day. And I'd like your unconscious mind to help you make even better decisions more and more often, warning you of potentially bad decisions and drawing your attention to potentially really good decisions. And when you think about a time when you made a good decision and were pretty sure it was a good decision when you made it, when you think about it, notice what image or picture comes to mind. And you notice if the picture is in front of you, to the left or to the right, in color or black and white, bright or dim, close or far away. And what do you say to yourself? And notice the feelings in your body as you think about this decision. Where in your body are you most aware of the feelings? when you think about a time when you made a bad decision, and were pretty sure it was a bad decision when you made it, when you think about it, notice what image or picture comes to mind. And notice any details that were different between the way your brain thinks about the two decisions, and compare the good decision and the bad decision side by side, noticing the differences in picture, sound and feeling between the two, going back and forth between the two until you have a clear sense of what a good decision looks, sounds and feels like, and what a bad decision looks, sounds and feels like. And I'd like your unconscious mind to automatically from now on help you make better decisions so that your life becomes better and better every day. And when you need to feel determined to achieve something, you can put your attention between your eyebrows and remember a time that you felt determined and thought, I'm just gonna do it. It might be in relation to a cause you feel strongly about, a goal you're committed to achieving, something you felt driven to accomplish against the odds. And as you return to that memory like you're back there again now, seeing what you saw, hearing what you heard, and feeling how you felt. Now, make the colors richer and brighter, and the sounds louder and the feeling stronger, and you'll be able to easily access this state of determination whenever you need to in future. Imagine what you'd look like if you were even smarter than you are right now. How would you sit? What kind of expression would you have on your face? How would that smarter you show up in the world? How would they interact with other people? And step into that smarter you so you're seeing what they see, hearing what they hear, and feeling the way they feel. And from this place, now, imagine an even smarter you in front of you. How do they sit? What kind of expression do they have on their face? How does that even smarter you show up in the world? How do they smile and interact with other people? Now, step into that even smarter you until you see what they see, hear what they hear, and feel the way they feel. And take this thinking and feeling even smarter perspective into your everyday life. I'd like you to imagine at an exponential rate of personal development how much smarter you'll be in years from now, how much more creative, wiser, able to understand things and how you'll look, speak and move. And then float over and into the future smarter you, and get insights into how much smarter you'll be now. And I'd like you to imagine right now that you're watching a movie about a future, more successful you. Notice every detail of how that future you looks. The expression on your face, the way you're holding your body, the light in your eyes. And as the movie plays out on the screen in front of you, you'll see many moments of success from your past and others which haven't happened yet. like you to float out of your seat and into that successful you up on the screen. See through their eyes, hear through their ears, and feel the feelings of your successful self. Make the colors brighter, the sounds louder, and the feelings stronger. And when you think about the future you, know the direction of your timeline and imagine now big, bright images of yourself achieving your goals. Look at those pictures of your future successes spread along your timeline and make them even bigger and brighter and more solid. Now, float into each of those success pictures on your timeline and learn the journey of your successes. Sometimes, before we go on a journey, we'll look at a map so that we know where we're going. And you can let your mind know now what a wonderful life you want to have. And as you regularly look at the positive pictures on your timeline, you'll know that your future is good. Now, let your mind watch a movie of you having deep nights of refreshing sleep. See how you look, and when the movie looks really good, float into yourself in the movie and feel how good it feels to have deep, refreshing sleep. And you can sleep deeply now, knowing that all is well. All is well.